Hello everyone, welcome back to Genshin Impact. Lantern Rite is here. This will be my first ever Lantern Rite, so I'll come over to Liyue to see what this is all about. I know we were in the middle of the world quest of the new Liyue area, but this is a timed quest, so I think it's probably more important to check out the Lantern Rite first. We can also go back to the new area later, but before we get into that, I have managed to get myself 10 wishes. So we're going again for the Healer. What are we in pity? Let me just check. Okay, I'm at 60 pity. So it's been... Chi-Chi was my last one. I lost my 50-50 to Raiden, and I got Chi-Chi. And that was 60 wishes ago, so we're pretty close. We must be getting the heater soon. Could be this 10. It could be. Let's see. 10. Let's go. It is not this 10. Oh my god, it's gonna... Oh dear. Okay. Well, we're a step closer. The next 10 for sure. It's got to be. Okay, we have...
Boss. The name's Gaming. I'm a guard from the communications office. So, all this needs shipping, right? No. You grab a seat and have some tea. I'll get these packed up for you, no problem. It'll only take me a minute, then we can get the delivery scheduled. Oh, and if you ever want to book a wushu dance, me and my crew are available in a heartbeat. The troupe's called the Mighty Mythical Beasts, and I'm the head. Not to brag or anything.
Awesome. That's a new thing, that little voice thing when you get a new character. Awesome. I was hoping I was going to get Gaming because you're obviously a new character, new to the account, new to the game, and in his trial run, he was pretty fun to play. So yeah, I'm happy to I've got him. Brilliant. Okay, new character. Well, it wasn't the one I was after, but it's the one we got. And yeah, all we have to do now is just work on getting our next 10 wishes so we can get the heat. I'm sure she'll be here soon. Right, okay, let's make our way down into Liyue and let's see what this Lantern Rite is all about. Okay, here we are into Liyue. Looks like it was just down here. So as I said, this is my first ever Lantern Rite, so I'm really excited to see what it's all about.
I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
Charlotte. Did we get Charlotte? I can't remember. So some of these characters, like these 4 stars that I get, and I'm not planning on building them yet because obviously I'm very early on in team building, and I just kind of get them and think, great, I've got a new character, and then I never look at them again. I have a feeling, I don't remember if I have Charlotte or not.
A kite?
I'll have to
Are
check.
you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade. So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte to ask for her help in fostering cooperation with the right people. In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
That's not a bad idea. Sounds awesome.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
Yeah, that's potentially an insult there, Paimon.
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
They're going to finish it? Shall I finish it for you? Send them love, send them word, send them homeward bound.
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
I remember the with the thinly veiled insults.
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
I used to love kites when I was a kid. I could never really fly them very well. As you know, never sort of got the chance to take them anywhere particularly windy. I remember having one that was in the shape of a gull, like a seagull. That was a pretty good one to fly, but I remember running down the road with it, down the hill, with it behind me. That was pretty cool.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Oh, I hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Oh, we'll be there. We've got it in a bag.
Maybe tone it down a bit, Traveler. What if we don't win?
Oh, we'll win.
It's better to keep a low profile until the competition starts. Then we'll give them a show they never saw coming. Oh, that secret prize is ours.
Oh, devious, Paimon, devious.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Alright. So what do we do?
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there?
Not yet, but sure. Yeah, I see them.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
The teaching do attract a lot of attention.
Huh. Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right,
Go.
Paimon will go left.
Wait, Paimon. Okay. He's very keen. Oh, this will be fun. I don't know what we're doing, but yeah, let's go. Talk to them. Let's go see. So we'll just walk up to a couple of random strangers and accuse them of being creepy.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver.
Oh, we've met Mooncarver before when he was, what was he, a stag or some sort, was he?
For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hojong, I'll try and remember that pronunciation. That's a j sound? Hojong? Wow, I wouldn't have done that.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Oh, Paimon. Think before you speak.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Jiahu, okay.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating Adepti!
She's very aggressive today.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
If you really are who you claim to be, perhaps you can prove it?
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao. In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent. The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires of the effort. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetward Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to personally come to your rescue.
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud Retainer.
Alas, one can only let bygones be bygones.
Well, I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon, sorry for suspecting you.
Yeah, walk in the back there, Byron.
But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
I'll take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise. Few people will be able to see through it.
You indeed have an agile mind.
I do.
Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Okay, interesting.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along! Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Alright then. Okay, so we go back to the stall and we need to check in on... Oh, we're going to have a load of quests here. Okay, anyway, let's just carry on with this one.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh, a scissor-tailed swallow! And a butterfly! And... oh!
Ah, this jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet Paimon would want that one.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, we've just come from there.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
I will help. Well, we expect to be compensated, yeah. I'm working for free.
Of course, of course. Hard work deserves ample rewards. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Sweet. Okay. We'll leave all the extra quests for now. Let's concentrate on one thing at a time.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect, Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yulong Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries. No thanks necessary.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep.
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yulong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way.
I wonder whether Gaming and Karara would get along well. They both like delivering things, don't they?
Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Paimon seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Okay, I like him. He seems pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Story time. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the new events, then, I guess. Paper Shadows of Foraging. What is this one? So on the bustling streets of Liyue Harbour, you and Paimon are drawn to a painter making paper cutouts. You spy two familiar silhouettes among the items she is preparing. Okay, what is this then? Okay, so this is kind of one of the quests we have to do. Oh, there's also, you have the Wushu dance. So you, Paimon, run to Gaming, another friend practicing the Wushu dance together. He's prepared an endless fascinating event. He's waiting for guests to come and experience it. And you also have this one. Although there's the one that we just saw. Okay, yes, it's just these two, which are the new events. Alright. What about going to the wharf? Were we just going there? Okay, well, let's have a look at these ones. That is just... Oh, hello. Who's there? Yo, happy Lantern Rite, Judettes. Say, you two wouldn't happen to be the big shots who came looking for Gaming, would you? We saw you before. You were hanging out with Garmin, right? Totally, hot diggity, oh god. You remember me? My luck's on fire. I heard you two are the best of the best, and there ain't nothing you can't do. I pop on over to Chiu Rock to buy groceries every day, and even though it's so close by, I still always hear people singing your praises along the way. That's right, we're the cream of the crop. Prime's the best at eating shit. Nothing she can't swallow? Well, we'll not say that one. We're the cream of the crop. Oh, it says that one anyway. Hey, Prime's good at stuff besides eating, too. Wait, let me Prime think for a moment. What else is she good at? I've got it. Can ordinary people float? You're so white and light and fluffy, like a pigeon adeptus. Flying alone is amazing. I mean, it should be super easy to carry stuff and makes work a cinch. Yeah, you should help your friend more. You're the pigeon adeptus, Byron. Here comes another strange nickname for Byron. Let's just ignore whether it's even possible for a pigeon to turn into an adeptus for now. Pyman just wants to point out that she's always been helping Greg. For example, if Greg falls from a really high place, Pyman will grab onto her and make sure that the fall isn't too painful. Even though Pyman's not strong enough to actually do much lifting, if Pyman really was a pigeon adeptus, she'd give Greg a boost while she's using the wind glider and will fly higher and further. You two gotta practice more, just like when I practiced Wushu with Garming. The more you practice, the better you'll work together. The poor and easy to build. It just so happens I've created a fresh new game, hot off the press. It's called Just Wushu Dance. Wanna have a go? Oh, this is gonna be like a rhythm game, Just Dance, but Wushu themed. Oh, cool, I'm down. Not only can you work on your teamwork, you can learn all about Wushu Dance. Just Wushu Dance. You wouldn't happen to be talking about that big old doll next to you, right? Bingo! Authentic Wushu Dance is downright devilish to learn, even if you've got a pro showing you the ropes. You won't be able to stick with it unless you love it and have got the perseverance to match. So I changed the rules for one style of Wushu Dance, switched out some props, and boom, this game was born. There's also Lance right now, yeah? Perfect for helping everyone enjoy themselves and work up an appetite or work off the extra calories. Just put on your dancing shoes, well, the dancing outfit, and see who can grab the most tea bricks. You can dance and bump all over the shop, it's a hoot and a half. Sure sounds fun, but Pam doesn't think she's strong enough to wear such a big outfit and play with other people. But Greg's really good at games like this. Pam will watch and learn from the sidelines first. Brilliant, I'm the dancing queen. Yeah. Pigeon Adeptus, will you not personally participate? The pity. Oh, it's not a problem. Greg and Pyman will be travelling together for a long time to come. We'll have plenty of chances to level up our teamwork. Also, who's to say Pyman won't learn a bunch about working with Greg just from watching? You two are so close, I'm starting to get a little bit jelly. Then please, right this way. Let the dudette of the legendary deed step right up and just Wushu Dance. Pigeon Adeptus, you sit back and enjoy the show. Okay. What do we do then? So in Joyful Beasts and their auspices, you must complete stage objectives within the time limit and score the highest amount of points possible. Press to use your skill and on a special Wushu Dance puppet costume to enter Bumper Wushu mode and knock aside other participants that you come into contact with. When two parties in Bumper Wushu mode come into contact with each other, both parties will have their Bumper Wushu mode deactivated. Okay. Joyful Beasts and their auspices have a total of 3 stages for players to choose from. Different stage and game mode rules can be viewed under gameplay details. 2 gameplay modes. You can invite multiple teammates to play together or match with other players. 4 participants are required to start. What was that, like a multiplayer thing? Okay, so this is the thing. So you may invite 1 character to your party once Festive Fever reaches 800. So this is where we get our 4 stars. And I've been sort of saying about, assuming I'm going to be able to do this, who do I choose? So I was thinking probably like Yao Yao, because it's the new character for me. The other option would be like a constellation for Xingqiu, probably one of those 2. We've just picked up Garming, so that's fine. I have Yunjin, never used that. Baidu, I do have, and she's on the team that I'm planning on building out next once this event is over. So a conversation for her could be good. I don't know, but probably a new character. Also Zhang Ling. It's good. I've not really invested in her at all. I haven't used it yet. So, but anyway, we've got to get 800 points first. So we're nowhere near doing it just yet. So, okay. What do we do? Can we play? No. Oh, that wrong key. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Let's so do that with legendary deeds. You positively glowing. Looking like you're raring to go, ready for a round of just wushu dance. Yes, I will have this dance. Rock on, have fun. Okay, let's have a go, see what this one's all about. It's always a bit strange when you do things for the first time and you don't know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, so we just gotta like collect them. What are other people doing? What is this? I don't know. Okay, we can sprint. Oh, he knocked me. We grab some stuff. Let's go over this way. Oh, I got knocked. Okay, more like keep about to drop. Let's go grab them. Oh, grab these ones. Ah! Wait. Okay, how am I doing? I have no idea. Where am I? 42. I'm not doing well at all. I'm not quite too sure what this is all about. Oh, okay, I'm using 5 every time I get hit. Oh dear. Oh, there's a big one. Let's grab that. I don't know if I should. I don't know when the good timing for this stuff is actually. What is this? Oh. 587. Oh, I am really losing badly. Oh. I don't think I'm quite understanding what this thing is all about. That one? Okay. 134. Okay. Now stop back. 7. Wow. So I got 900 points. But cool. That's why it's fun actually being able to have a proper multiplayer thing, which I've not experienced in this game so far. Okay, so what did I get for that? Complete good things come running in for the first time. So we've got that. Well, we've got 30 points for that one. Obtained a score of 500. Okay. So what do we need to do now? Complete the race to the top for the first time. Complete to pluck good fortune for the first time. Get 1,000 points and just get lots and lots of points. Okay. So I now have 60 points from that. I'll need to get 800. So yeah, it's going to take a little while then. Oh, there we go. We do have Charlotte. I thought we did. Yeah. Never looked into her, but I just thought while I'm looking through my characters, I should just be able to level him up and then ascend him. I'll use these things. I was trying to save them up for the alarm. Okay, otherwise we can do one level.
Whoa, is this all for me? Dang, how much did this put you out? Aw, you shouldn't have.
He's very athletic, isn't he? Awesome. Okay, yeah. So and then that just means that we can then get the fate. All right. So that's it. I think what we'll do then, we'll call it a day there. So next time out, we will try out some of the other events that are going on, and we'll carry on with the missions. And yeah, there's so much to do. I can't wait. So yeah, please do join me back next time. Let me know how you're getting on in Lantern Rite, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.